Welcome to Titans franchise season 6. We won the Super Bowl, we did the draft and free agency, and now we're looking to close Titans franchise out with a two-peat. Can we do it? Well, probably won't learn much today since it's just going to be one game of preseason, but it'll be a good beginning, certainly. Oh, I don't think I told y'all, but I didn't move Isaac Johnson to left guard. I did that after, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we are here. I didn't stream last night. I wanted to do all the preseason in one day, so I'll be doing the first part right now. Need some water. First part right now and the next part later. Okay. So, I'm going to recap what happened last time. Starting with free agency, and then moving on to the draft, and then moving on to players as a whole. Or team as a whole. So, our first signing was, well, not our first signing, but the first signing we're talking about, the smallest one probably, is Gardner Minshew. He is going to be our new mentor quarterback for Greg Groves and Evan Leonard. He's actually like the minimum experience I think you can be for a mentor, so he's still kind of solid as a player. I mean, he shouldn't have to get on the field because honestly, Leonard gets in over him every time, but just in case. It's kind of crazy that Groves is already an 88 overall, heading into his third season. That's pretty good for a start FQE. But hold on, let me go find the page so I can do this quickly. Alright, here we are. Next, I have to go to receiver because we had one of our biggest receiver signings of the franchise. We got James Thompson, the receiver of the year and offensive player of the year last season with the Denver Broncos. He dropped 19 touchdowns in his only year playing for Denver. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. Did he like get traded? Well, if he did, that's what really helped him. The Broncos still decided not to re-sign him though. We signed him for 3 years, $7 million per year. He's went to the Pro Bowl and yep, won Offensive Player of the Year and best receiver. He was a 5th round pick. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, he's a pretty good signing for us. We replaced Traylon Burks with him. It's gonna make it tougher for players like Candidate to get on the field, but we gotta improve the team anyway. Especially because these two both have their contracts coming up, so I think having a guy on a pretty cheap one is pretty good. Next is at offensive guard, which I just talked about. Isaac Johnson. We replaced Tevin Jenkins with a much younger but also much less fleshed out offensive lineman. Needs really a lot of help with his power blocking, but I think for what we got him for, it's a pretty solid deal. He'll be our starting left guard alongside Peter Skoronski and Eric Guerrero. 4 years, $32 million, so just over, well, no, exactly $8 million per year. Next, we have to head all the way to our D line, where you find Damian Wallace. Probably one of the best run stoppers I've ever signed out of free agency already, with 87 block shed, 97 strength. He needs help with his pass rush, but I think that's not that important for us right now. We signed him to a 2-year, $20 million contract, so $10 million per year. And now we move on to middle linebacker, where we drafted Braylon Mullins. Middle linebacker in his 5th year out of LSU. He played for the Patriots and had 4 really solid tackling seasons, even though he is really a really good pass coverage linebacker. He's just really good at everything. He's really balanced. Like 82 zone coverage is insane for a linebacker. I'm just going to tell you that. 87 tackling, 90 speed, 85 hit power, 83 block shed 2. And then next, actually I need to check something, but I'll do that in a second. I have to wait actually. We signed Charvarius Ward to a 2-year, $20.6 million contract. quite a lot of money. And I didn't really think I should have signed him for 2 years, but whatever. This franchise won't be lasting more than 2 more years anyway. His coverage skills are still really good. Solid speed. Good catching for a cornerback. Former St. Louis Armadillo, so there's a little bit of history there, but we're happy to have him along here anyway. And finally, we re-signed Brandon Aubrey for 1 year, $5 million. That's it. And now for the draft recap. If you want to see me recap the other draft picks in the draft, go back to the end of my last stream. But for this one, I'm just going to be talking about the picks I made. So we started with Ryan Hampton, last pick of the first round, the defensive lineman out of Missouri. He got a B grade from the game. Already with 79 power moves, 82 speed, 90 strength. It's really good for his size, and 81 tackle ain't bad either. The only thing is he's normal dev, which doesn't really matter. He probably wouldn't start even if he was hidden, but this is a solid pick for the last pick of the first round. I'm not mad about it at all. Our second pick was round 2, pick 22 in a trade from Chicago, where we picked Josh Ball, the middle linebacker out of Boise State. He also has pretty solid zone coverage right off the bat, along with good speed and then a really solid tackle and block shed rating. He's not like really, really good at anything, but he's a solid player who will stay healthy and will probably be a really good special teams guy for us. Next, our one and only hidden depth pick. We got this guy from a trade from Tampa Bay, and I just recognized that all of our picks ended with a 2. Anyway, it's Andrew Peterson, rookie defensive tackle out of USC, same college as Bushrod. I think he's bigger than Bushrod, but he looks much more like fit. He has 88 strength, 73 block shed, 82 finesse moves out the draft. If he finds his way onto the field, I'm sure he'll make an impact. I'm already expecting it in the preseason. He's probably the most exciting pick. He just looks really good. And if this franchise with the 10 seasons, I'm sure he'd make an impact somewhere, but I'm not sure about 6 or 7. And then our 4th round pick was Vernon Crompton, cornerback out of Alabama. He's a solid player. Good man for a rookie, definitely, especially when picked in the 4th round. It's nothing special, but this was just because we did need some more corner depth. Then we picked another Peterson. Are these dudes related? Probably not. I don't think SMU and USC really have any connection. But Antoine Peterson, this time around, the receiver out of SMU, 24 years old, so that's officially the oldest player I've ever drafted. He has... he's not really good, honestly. I picked him because he had a slightly decent talent compared to where I picked him. I knew he wasn't going to be anything special, really. I was just hoping maybe for more balanced ratings, but really not. He's just a guy who can go up and get it, despite being only 5'11". He is 233, though. And our final pick was a bit of a reach. It was Jarrett Cohen, the 63 overall guard out of Oregon State. Same college as Greg Groves. He was only a 61 overall center, but I moved him to guard because that just makes more sense for him. It's going to be hard for him to really find the field, but I think he still wasn't the worst pick ever. So that's our draft class. 6 picks compared to our 8 the last 2 drafts. Should I sim the week before I look at our team as a whole? Probably. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's move on. Well, we learned we were playing in week 1, which is weird. Usually our week 1 either is a divisional game or it has some sort of relevance. Like we played the Broncos at one time because of that trade or early. I'm saying like, well, I don't think we played them week 1. No, we did. We definitely did. It's like divisional or some sort of connection, but this time it just seems like we're playing the Bengals for some reason. So the Raiders get a C+, the Steelers get a C, we get a C+, and a B- for the Cowboys. Oh, I do remember they have a very good draft. I'm not mad about that at all. So it's like a few teams making some trades. Dwayne Faison heads to New York. Running back Julius Riley to the Eagles. And the Reed heading to the Hall of Fame. No one's surprised about that. And now it's time to look. Actually, no, we'll look at the smaller things first. I'm not trading Damian Wallace. So, I mean, I know we have Peterson now, and he could be just fine, but he's not nowhere at. He's not even close to as good as a run stopper. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also moved to a 3-4, so it looks like this now. Saucy Wallace will probably get not as much time on the field because of this, but he's not that good anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But we'll see how a 3-4 looks. Anyway, let me take this man from the trade block. We're not trading him. Anyway, I want to see. I don't believe Jerome Baker will be on a team. I just don't think he will. How do we build up two different sets of trade offers for this man, and they still kind of suck? I mean, realistically, what trade are you accepting from here for an 81 overall? Okay, that's slightly better, but running back isn't like a position that you value very highly. Okay, well, 82 overall middle linebacker honestly ain't a bad trade at all if we needed one. Another high overall running back with star, which isn't special in this game. It's pretty easy to get that. I accidentally clicked review again. But yeah, I'm expecting to see either Baker just straight up retired or like still in free agency. I'd be very surprised if Jerome Baker found a place to go. Well, I expected to see him here, and here he is. Jerome Baker probably played his last games of his career with the Tennessee Titans. He's a 3-time player of the year, defensive player of the year. He still has really good speed, but nothing else really like screams this is the guy you want on your team. He has good man coverage, though his zone has fallen off a lot. His tackle ain't better than either of our two linebackers. Block shedding isn't very good either. It sucks, but it doesn't make sense to have him on the team anymore. And I'm hoping that no one continues to sign him so he can basically retire as a Titan, which would make the most sense and would make it the easiest to retire his jersey. I think the next thing I'm going to do is look at our schedule. So, I don't care about the preseason schedule. We start against the Bengals, then the Browns in 2 night games. Okay. We play Thursday night 2 weeks in a row. And then a Sunday game against the Colts. Monday night against the Armadillos. Okay, we have so many night games. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before the bye week. And then 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the Chiefs have I think the most in the NFL this year is 8, so 10 is kind of crazy, but... Alright, let's actually go through the schedule this time. So week 1 and 2 are against pretty normal teams, the Bengals and Colts. Seems like we're playing the AFC North this year. We don't have any connection to either of these first 2 games, despite them being night games. Then play our first divisional game against the Colts. Then our second at Monday night against the Armadillos at home. And then, it's a 3-game home stay, I guess. And we play the Seahawks. Then week 6, we're on the road at the Falcons. Then week 7, we're on the road at Sunday night against the Cardinals. Still no teams that we have connections to besides our division rivals. And then Monday night against the Rams. Sunday night against the Bills, who we did play in the AFC divisional round. And then our first divisional game against the Texans. Then our week 11 bye week. Oh, so we play Texans basically back-to-back. Because after our bye week, we play them again on Sunday Night Football. Then the Colts on Monday Night Football. And then Steelers, we didn't play them last year, but we were the top 2 teams in the AFC. Sunday night against the Broncos, which I feel like it's something you have to do at this point. We have to play the Broncos a lot. Then the Armadillos, week 16, then we're done for our division, and then 49ers Monday night, Ravens in week 18. Now, it's kind of hoping we play either the Dolphins or the Chiefs again, but only one playoff rematch. Yeah, it's not a crazy schedule, it's just pretty decent. Okay. Without further ado, we can start with the messages, and then we'll do training camp. Then we'll do one preseason game, and that will be the stream. Next question. You said in February that you want to make a splash this offseason. That's right. I believe I did that with one specific move. What position specifically did you upgrade this season? Why didn't we upgrade it? I like lost Dean and then replaced him with like an equal player. I wouldn't call it an upgrade, but you tell us what position, sir. This is my team. You're over here trying to tell me what to tell y'all what I improved. Like I know what I improved. Y'all tripping, dude. I know which. Okay, y'all tripping. Stupid quiz. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. That's the most condescending congratulations I've ever heard in my life. And why is the reporter saying I appreciate that? I don't like that story. It's stupid. Alright, now we have a message for off-season workouts. Back from my off-season workouts. Your morale. Well, you have high morale now, right? So, bruh. Lock in, Guerrero. 1 to pass, block, finesse, and power. I wonder what the most is. Probably 3. Anyway, that leads us to training camp, which I usually suck at. We're gonna do target passing for Groves. I need to lock in right here. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 2 targets right here, but I'll try. Yeah, definitely not. We start off with 1. That's perfect, but I didn't hit the second one. I think if I waited a second longer, I could have. Okay. How do I keep missing that second target every time? Like, that's actually annoying. Yeah, I did it again. I missed the second target. Okay, maybe I can, like, hit this on a crazy angle. Nope. It's like, this is screaming bronze. I'm not sure if I can even hit silver. Is silver like 8,000? Oh, I got it right there. There we go. Wait, if gold's 20,000, if I hit 2, I can definitely. Okay, let me lock in. Let's go, I got it. I was like, if I can get 2 targets right here, I can definitely go over 20,000. I locked in at the end. That's great. So Groves gets a skill point, 2,000 XP. Oh, I forgot there's different amounts of XP and stuff. Well, I don't really care. I think I don't care that much. Exactly how much XP they get. But I'll think about that for the later things. Alright. I need more targets to appear than that. I think Madden 26 and College Football 26. I'm gonna move to the other passing meter. I mean, I don't hate revamped, but this one that I'm using for this drill that they make you use is just the best one. It's not even really close. Like, one that will give Madden devs credit for is that they did well making this passing. It's just the best one. Its timing feels like the best, and in fact, it's most rewarding. You can still throw your different types of passes while revamped feels really limited on what you can actually throw. I believe Mr. Hurricane uses this one too, which is very reasonable. I'm not sure what you need. Was it 30,000 for gold? Oh, I got it! Wow, what a clutch play. So yeah, it's great upgrading for Groves and Leonard, even though Groves never gets hurt, so I doubt Leonard will get any playtime. He'll play during the preseason, so. Okay, rushing attack. I mean, this is going to be easy either way. I don't think there's any reasonable choice besides Reynard, so we're going to do this one. I mean, I guess I'll commentate during this one. Okay, because there's not much to say. I'll just talk during this easy drill. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, GoldeeJR Plus. A video will be coming out today. Well, I need to record another one in that case, because I'm actually running out of videos in stock. I think this one will be how much I know about Madden players. It's the top 50 receivers and top 50 running backs in Madden 25 quiz. I think I don't have any more in stock, so I'm going to need to do another one. You can trust me, I'm kind of bored of the quizzes too, but I don't have an idea for a big video yet, and I do want to get videos out. By the way, we're gonna dominate this drill, if y'all didn't notice yet. Ugh. Also, yeah, we're doing the same thing we did last year. We're benching Quincy Russell for the entire preseason. He will not play a snap. Because he likes getting hurt in the preseason, or in any game. He barely even played during the playoffs. He played 10 games last year, man. That's not good. Name your favorite injury-prone player. He's probably more injury-prone, unless you say RG3. But still, you get my point. Or Andrew Luck. That's probably. But those are quarterbacks. So they don't count. There's no receiver as injury-prone as Quincy Russell. Well, that's gold with freaking 30 seconds left. I'm just gonna run out this time because honestly, why would I mean, keep running, scoring touchdowns when that pauses the clock when I can get this over with in 1 or 2 plays. One play, probably. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. Oh, I just lost gold. I got it back, but like that was kind of funny. I was like, oh, I lost gold. I did not know I was that close to losing gold. But yeah, we'll just score to end it. I also didn't think I'd step out of bounds. All right, easy for Reynard. Okay, up next, our 2 receiver battles. We'll do regular with... Ooh, do we do it? I know we're doing Crocker. I'm wondering if we even go with Russell. I don't even think it's worth it doing Russell. Like, he's so good at this point, there's not much you can upgrade. I think I'm going to do James Thompson, maybe to get him some extra XP, because even though he's older, he can still use development. He's still developing until he's like 29, probably. Then he'll probably stop developing as much. And I want to use him, so... Like, Russell's a 95 almost. He is fine. He doesn't need it. He'll be just fine, guys. Ugh. Too easy. Give me that. So the receiver drills and running back drills are really easy. A lot of the other ones are tough. Well, I guess I did well in the quarterback ones today, but they can be hard. Is 10,000 gold? Oh, yes, I'm getting that so easily. Yeah, I can just go for the highest scores for the last 2 plays. You know, there's like no chance I'm mossing Sneed here. Never mind, I did. To the back of the end zone. Oh my goodness. It's too easy. Alright, next is red zone attack, which we will be continuing to do Ian Crocker, even though he's almost a 90 overall. I cannot believe I just randomly drafted an X Factor tight end in the second round. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, why is it running the route for me, though? I wasn't trying to do that. I didn't want to go 50 yards. Okay, no more foot fire. Because I didn't want to do that. I gotta make sure he doesn't knock it away, because I can't really lose multiplier right now. I can take some 200s, but I can't really take losing my multiplier. And he knocked it away right there. Okay, I'm definitely not getting gold in this case. You have 2 more and I have 4,000. Dang. I mean, I always get gold in this drill. I mean, always. I've gotten gold in every drill so far, and then this one is the one messing up? That's kind of weird. But I mean, it's like Crocker needs a ton of development anyway. He's probably a 90 after this. Alright. Procket protect. Oh no, this is glitched, so I can't do it. I'm not going to waste my time trying. I'm just going to let the game simulate it and give it bronze instead of what they'd normally give it. Well, we might as well do this with one of the rookies, right? I mean, like, why not? Even though they probably won't be playing. So we can go with either Hampton or Peterson. Which I think I'm going to be using We Seen enough on Peterson anyway, just because I can. So it doesn't matter about depth trait. So yeah, I'm just going to do this with Hampton. Because, like, I would do it to get the what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. The snaps down, so I could, you know, get closer. But first of all, Peterson's not going to be playing this year, so it's going to be hard to get those anyway. Sorry, Gross. Why do we not have like a backup in here taking these hits? I feel like that's a little bit not smart. Oh no. Let's go Hampton. Yeah, let's go Hampton. You gotta beat him. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do you like that, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to use We've Seen enough on Peterson, so giving him the extra snaps down here won't really be helpful. Ow. Dude, I'm just dominating with Hampton. It's almost 5,000. Alright. It's another gold. And, oh, I'm not getting gold on chasing tackle. Alright, Josh, you ready? No, actually, no, let's do Powell. Let's not do him because Ball isn't going to be playing. How Powell will, and they're like almost the same age anyway. So why do they have Spears? Actually, it might be better than Raynaud because he's so fast, so it might be even worse to deal with him. I cannot believe I made that tackle. I think they fixed the glitch from Madden 24 where the running backs would break like every possible tackle. That was a real problem because there's nothing you could do about that. It wasn't even tackle battles. They would just break tackles sometimes. They made that happen. Either not at all or less in this game, which is definitely smarter. No! I shouldn't have hesitated. I should just went through. Because I was scared that he was going to make a cut, but even if he did, I was definitely going to lose if I didn't go in time. Like, if you can notice as an inside run, just go through the first opportunity you have. There hasn't been that many tackle battles in this drill. Yeah. I did not notice it was an inside run quickly enough there. And I hate how he jogs at the end to waste more time off the drill. Like, why would he do that? Doesn't he want my linebacker to get more development? Spears, he's on your team. Are you scared of taking his hits? You're like way higher overall than him. I held my breath for that one. It's not that serious, Goldie. It's just a drill. I think it's like 35k to get gold. I'm not sure if I can do that here, but I will certainly try. Maybe 2 more tackles? Oh, I got it. It's just 30,000. Okay. It's not bad at all. Let's go, pal. Big gold. Big 40k. Alright, now 2 DB battles. This ain't gonna be fun. But this is the last 2, and then we can get into the preseason game. What do we do today? Sparks and... Tap is getting older, like... I think we'll do Sparks and Tap still, though. Because I just don't see the reason to do anybody else. At this point, like, how much is this development even going to help Tap? I'm not sure. Because he's such a high dev, but he started at 72 overall, which makes it tough, especially when he's dropping interceptions, which ruins his development. Pick it off. Let's go, Tap. He's guarding Thompson. He's not even going to throw it. I locked him up. Are you serious? Like, you can't have me lock him up and then say, oh, no, you've been beating him too well. We got to make you get Moss. I'm sorry. Like, don't do that. It's stupid. I've been locking him up every play now. Oh, God, that's a route. Yeah, that wasn't great. I got absolutely destroyed. That was honestly sad. Give me that. What am I supposed to do? I'm in position. And if Tap doesn't make the play, how is that my fault? So I'm going to really get bronze after all those good... I literally guarded him 6 out of the 7 plays so far. Okay, 6 out of the 8 plays I locked this man up. And I'm going to get bronze because 2 of them, he just didn't do anything. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything about that. Alright, now, red zone defense. Because, you know I don't do kicking and punting. Alright, Thompson, can you go easy? Okay. Sparks, please make the tackle, dude. Are you kidding me? I didn't even allow that much separation. It just didn't matter. Ziggurat was so good in this game. And I am getting embarrassed. Oh, let's go. I actually made that play. I was not looking at the screen, I'm going to be honest. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I'm right on him. It's not my fault that Greg Groves is a go at putting the ball where it needs to be. We're going to miss again. I'm not even going to get bronze. I'm going to have to restart. Yeah, every time he Catches the ball as a touchdown because he's just fast. I don't think Thompson actually had that much speed. Okay, I'm gonna get bronze. Thanks, game. All right, that is that for training camp. Oh, I forgot. I have to sign players. Sign on draft the free agents. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is move the time to 5 minutes. Okay, so let's see if there's any good undrafted free agents. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but I have the roster space. Like, why not? There's a rookie QB, Adam Wilcox. Strong. Oh, so I noticed that the Chargers ended up picking a hidden depth QB like in the second round. This guy looks pretty good. 94 throw power. Sure, welcome. We don't have all the money in the world to spend, but you know. Dak Prescott, hey. Ty Sampson, Danny Trapp, and Ty Sampson looks the best. Good speed, acceleration, and agility. Looks really solid. So some rookie receivers. Melvin Morgan's the highest overall. 92, solid short route running. Any other? I mean, I really don't need any more receivers. I have so many, but this dude has 93 speed. Morgan Jackson. 94 acceleration. Terrible route running. Good jumping. I mean, it's not like we have like barely any space. We have quite a few spots on our roster left. Oh, here's some tight ends though. 80 speed. Nothing crazy, but a blocking tight end? That's what you are, buddy? I don't think I want a blocking tight end. I just don't see me ever using those. But this dude's also a blocking tight end. He's even worse. Okay. Actually, the first four are all blocking. The highest overall non-blocking tight end is a 60. I'm good. Adonis Anderson. Out of TCU. Good strength. That's, I guess, for a tackle. I mean, he's not really that good. He's not very good. I'm not going to go with him. He's an agile guy. Actually, he looks better. He looks more usable. Greg Tatum. And then we got Will Stevens out of Boston College. Sure. You know, he's kind of weak for a guard, honestly. 7 more spots, or 6, I'm not sure. Cam Colvin out of Stanford. 85 strength, 85 acceleration. Doesn't look great, honestly. Not sure if that's worth signing. This dude's much slower. Tyrone Vernon. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. I mean, he's solid at run stopping, but, like, not really moved. You have Timmy Thomas here. 87 tackling. That's pretty good. Probably won't make the roster, but Glenn Stackhouse out of UTSA. 79 tackle, 85 hit power. I think the 85 hit power is already decent enough. Kind of a lot of money to bring him in, though, but of course it's practice squad, so. And then corners. We've got Jamal Buckhalter. A slot. Doesn't really have any good ratings, honestly. Nick Dunn. Man-to-man corner. Slightly better. We'll go for it, even though his zone is actually kind of atrocious. Then we've got a rookie safety, Quincy Brown, out of Marshall. looks solid, I guess. He wants to wear Baker's number. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And there's a 72 overall rookie kicker. Really good kick power. Hey, welcome to the team, Larry. I think we're not going to add anybody on. Oh, no, we need to add a mentor receiver for Quincy Russell, don't we? Yeah, we do. I don't think I have one. Yeah, I definitely don't. It's going to be slightly annoying, but, you know. It's just how it be sometimes. It's going to be someone trash, Russell, but he's going to try to help you. You know, you really don't need help anymore, like, sir. Alright. We can go over here to Deebo Samuel. Well, Deebo Samuel's much cheaper, so that's what we're going to go with. 80 speed at wide receiver. What a stud. Alright, so we'll just do adjust to best lineup, so the undrafted free agents will be put at least somewhere in the lineup. This looks good. I mean, of course I'm going to be of course I'm going to be benching Quincy Russell. Since I couldn't say that quickly. Oh no, Meredith. Meredith is starting for us. Don't get that twisted. And then specialist, I think it's good. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong. Actually, no, I think I probably would rather have our new guy at rush defensive tackle 3, and Hampton can be like third string rush left end and third string rush right end. I have to fix a few things. Dang it. I hate little things like that. The Giants are actually an 81 overall. That's terrible. Alright, depth chart. Quincy, I'm sorry, but until you prove to me that you are no longer injury prone, you will not play a preseason game for the rest of your career, as long as I'm your coach. Yeah, like completely out the roster, you though. And then I want at rush D tackle. Well, first I want to put Hampton at also right here. And then at rush D tackle we'll have Peterson, third string. Alright, off the weekly strategy. Oh, Jamie Green's their quarterback. Cool. Of course, we're not going to be doing any drills because we just did a bunch of them. And oh, this is not how it's going to be. I don't think I'm going to have really any of these rookies as my focus players, but we'll keep Crocker because we'll keep probably Crocker, Raynaud will both stay as focus players. And then we'll have Sparks. Probably want anybody. Yeah, we'll keep both Bushrod and Calhoun because they're still only 24. They got a lot of room left to grow. I'm moving Groves for now because he's just like at that point, like he doesn't really need development anymore. We'll keep Peterson as one of the rookies since he does have hidden dev. Excuse me. Alright, so how far are we? 44 minutes, so yeah, this game's probably going to take around 20 to finish. All right, here we go. First preseason game of season 6.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Giants, and it's coming up next.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. Almost 100 years later, and this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Stills. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, Parker. For a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shooting.
Oh no! Oh no! It makes sense for Aubrey to be my kickoff specialist because Stonehouse lost his ability. All right, here we go. Preseason week 1, facing off against the New York Giants. They picked that edge rusher I liked, I believe. Their quarterback is Jamie Green. They're not really giving him the roster to work with, though. I kind of feel bad for him. Like, he's a solid overall. He has a chance, but, like, if the Giants built an 81 overall team around him during these 6 years of the franchise, not very good. Like, one of their starting receivers is wearing number 20. That's how you know he's trash. Still got Malik Neighbors, though. Oh, it's a screen to him, and I did not see that coming. First, no, going to be just short. Tackle made by Josh Starks, the Super Bowl champion Tennessee Titans on the field for the first time since their win. Why is Mullins in? Oh, no, Braden Mullins. I thought it was the old Mullen. That's good. Braden Mullins should be in the game. And Tank Bixby, the new Giants starting running back, brought down by the new linebacker duo, Mullins and Powell. There's Ernest Jones. He'll be on the field sometimes at linebacker, too. Tracy Dell always finds his way onto the field. And look at that! Bushrod going right through the double team. It'll be 2nd and 13. Hand off to Bigsby once again. Powell's got him. After a gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and 8. I don't know why I'm actually kind of semi-seriously commentating this game, but... Oh, they're going to run an HB draw. And Bigsby is going to be short. What a hit from Taylor Sparks. And one of our other injury-prone defensive linemen, or players in general, Bushrod, goes to the sideline. They're going to go for it. It is preseason. Come on, guys. Show them what we are. They're going to throw. And they've got their man. Malik Neighbors beats Travarius Ward for the first down. Bigsby crushed down. That's Damian Wallace. The big new free agent signing makes a play. We love to see our D lineman stopping runs right now. Quick throw by Green is caught. It's like they're going to eat up this entire first quarter. We're not going to be able to see our starters, which I'm fine with. The less injuries, the better. I don't care if someone gets hurt. I mean, if we lose the game, as long as no one gets hurt. Look at Jamie Green off to the races. He's going to have a first down. Really effective drive by the Giants against the starting Titans defense. And nothing for Bigsby again. Actually, he shouldn't have even got back to the line of scrimmage, but he did break a tackle. I wonder if anyone on our team is going to be able to match the tackles that Baker has for the last 5 seasons. I don't know. It's probably bad that I'm happy to see him not signed, but I really want him to retire without going to any other teams And I'll check next week if he stays on free agency. Because if he doesn't, probably no one will get him. But yeah, one drive. They just spent 5 minutes, and their drive isn't even over yet. So we're going right to the backups.
After this.
All right, 3rd and 8. Here come the backups. Is that? No, it's not Daniel Jones. Is that Will Levis, the former? I think that's Will Levis. Levis has all day to throw. He'll run. That's got to be Will Levis. By the way, I make the tackle there with my backup. Brown's just wearing Baker's number. Nice. That's Will Levis. What overall is he right now? 77. He's only 30. Well, it's good to see him again. It's been a while. We haven't seen him since season 3. The Giants are going to go for it again. Anyway, we're not retiring Baker's number. If we are, we're waiting because teams don't usually do it the year after they leave. He's not even retired yet. But yeah, the Giants are converting every needed play right now. Powell makes the tackle, I believe. Yes, he does. Second and goal now for Levis. It's like a good play to run, but they will throw. And he fires to the back of the end zone, incomplete. As he was hit, it'll be 3rd and goal. Can they convert yet another 3rd/4th down attempt? And no, they cannot. Tap should have had the pick, but no one's surprised that he dropped it, let's be honest. Why am I commentating so heavily? It's like more than I commentated during the freaking Super Bowl. Anyway, 3-0. I really did want to play the Dolphins this year because, first of all, we've played them almost every year, and second of all, like, they brought in so much new receiver talent that I was considering bringing in too. It was actually going to be very cool. But Evan Leonard comes onto the field. Evan Leonard had a full starting season. Well, not full. He played, like, most of the games, though. And even the games that he didn't start in Season 3, he actually came in later because Levis was doing so bad. So Antoine Peterson, James Meredith, Brandon Binns are starting 3 to start the second quarter. Raynaud takes the first down carry for a gain of 8. I'm going to say it, I like the Giants helmets a lot. For no particular reason. I usually don't care for like the random generic helmets, but here I really like them. And what a catch by Jatavion Sanders. Why is Newbin in? I'm not really sure. But he was looking for that pick. Oh, because he's like a sub linebacker for some reason. Dude, get off the field. Stay healthy. It's caught. James Meredith, gain of 8. Already going to be at the 2-minute warning, and this is the second freaking drive. But I still think 5 minutes is for the best. I don't want to play these preseason games for too long. I just want to get in, get out. Ooh, Quentin Donaldson. 2nd and 2. Firing for him. That's going to be intercepted. Yep, saw that one coming. I already saw as soon as Groves decided to lob it up like it was a jump ball, I knew I was like, because why are you lobbing it up to a 5'11" running back? That's why I'm going to switch. I already mentioned this. But in Madden 26, I'm going to switch to the original Madden. Not the original. It's not classic. It's like, it's not revamped. It's like, I don't know what they call it, but the better passing meter. The one that they use for the drills. Because, honestly, this one is the worst one in the game. You can't throw bullets. You literally cannot unless... Like you can't, or at least you can't choose to throw a bullet. The game decides what kind of throw you're going to do. See, unless they updated it, which they haven't mentioned it, so I doubt they did. I am going to be doing a different meter next Madden. I mean, we'll have to get used to this one again, but I think it's definitely worth it. Instead of sticking with this one, which has thrown so many interceptions for me. If I wanted to stick with this one for the rest of the franchise, I've been using it the whole time. Nice hit. That's the rookie. Vernon Crompton. Ooh, I thought I was going to have to look at my phone to remember that one, but nope. That's pure memory. It took me a little bit, though, but it's okay. See how it's neat on the field right now. And Sparks and Tap. Like, I don't understand that. How are they getting on the field? Oh, Levis almost got brought down, but yeah, I don't want them on the field. Can I get them off the field completely? That'd be nice. I mean, we have 3 completely different players here. 3 completely different players here. I'm not sure how they're getting on the field, honestly. Is it because I don't have enough corners? Lipton, Finch. Yeah, did have Sparks as strong safety for some reason. Oh, it's because I have all free safeties. I just need to change some of them to strong safety. Okay. That's a simple enough fix. I wish I would have learned about it sooner. Alright, so, okay, I need to, like, remember, at the end of this, I need to change some of my free safeties to strong safeties. And then for corner, they have Tap, which he just doesn't really need to be playing right now. And Russell's at 5th string corner. Sure, keep it like that. That's funny. Russell can be 3rd string, 5th string corner. Anyway, let's continue this football game. It's 3rd down and 16. Big hit laid by me. I'm not sure who I'm being, but I made the hit. They're going to go for it? Oh, no, they're kicking the field goal.
You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
If they're going to let all this time take, let's see if they can hit it from 58. McLaughlin's kick is up, and ooh, that's great. 58-yard dagger. And just like I do every preseason, as I think I do, skipping halftime. I don't really care. We'll do run inside and stop run inside. We already had our backups in, but okay. You got it, Kate. Ty Sampson, the undrafted rookie, just made that return, and out comes Evan Leonard, another undrafted free agent to start his career, but now he's been safely re-signed by the Titans. He's probably going to be a Titan for a long time. Ooh, we had someone open, Pierman. Couldn't get it to him. That's a big fella getting over to us. I don't even think, like, Leonard has insane speed. It's like 78 or something. Going up top for Sanders. Can't bring it in. You say it should have been a touchdown? Please don't tell me you actually said that. There's a flag. The game is not getting me anything positive. Even a 3rd down run that would have been a punt anyway, they made us get a holding, just to be sure. On Chester favorite. They had to be sure, which I'm going for it anyway. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, now that you give me a penalty, now I'm going for it. Y'all should just let it end, but now y'all want to do too much, and now we convert. There's Quinton Donaldson, the former receiver turned the running back. I don't change players' positions like that drastically much, so it's kind of fun for him. Well, I don't know if it's fun for him, but it's fun for me to change him. Dude, they have some fast big guys. Oh my goodness. And he just fell. That sucks. He didn't do anything in the play. He just ended up hurt. Leonard getting outside again. Actually, inside run this time for a big first. I really like the formula that I've done here, where I do like all the beginning stuff and then 1 preseason game, and then the next stream I do 2 preseason games and then cut. It's gone really well instead of just skipping the preseason like I believe I did in Patriots franchise. Donaldson's carry doesn't do too much, it'll be 3rd and 5. Now, I know I normally say I don't do screens on 3rd down anymore, but I'm doing it here because it doesn't matter. It's preseason. Quentin Donaldson will have enough. Continue to air raid, but I mean, it's preseason. I know a run game's going to be good. I don't really care. Look at that wide open man. Sucks that the throw wasn't great. It just, see, like, those should be bullet passes, but there's no way I can make it a bullet pass with the current passing system I'm using. It just has to be lobbed over there and be a gain of 7 instead of a big first down, which it would be if I threw a bullet pass. That's the main problem with the system. It's just like you can't control how forcefully a quarterback throws the ball at all. I think even the original passing system might be better because at least you can choose what you're doing, even if it's very simple. Another injury. It's on the Chester favorite. This game is injury full, but that's why we signed all those linemen as undrafted free agents. I mean, they won't be there by the time the season comes, but it's okay. Why are these preseason drives just so long? Here comes Evan Leonard all the way to the end zone. Okay. Leonard said, I don't care. I want to run through both of y'all. Not that it matters, but we do indeed take the lead there. How long has this stream been? Just over an hour? That's not too bad as we're heading into the 4th quarter. And by the way, with this live stream, with last live stream, this franchise is officially distance-wise longer than Patriots franchise because Patriots franchise went till the Super Bowl week. But stream-wise is 2 episodes shorter right now because Patriots franchise was 101 episodes long. This is episode 99 of Titans franchise. And, down goes Levis. The blitz from, once again, Vernon Crompton. See, this is why I'm never probably going to be doing no preseason ever again. Because just seeing the guys that you either drafted late or picked up from free agency get on the field and make plays, win or lose, it's enjoyable either way. Oh, looks like Hurst helped him there. Does Hurst still have star dev? Because he could have easily lost it after last year, but I don't think he did. I think he kept it. I mean, I could use Powell, but I want to use Ball because I'm going to be able to use Powell all season. Ball is probably a preseason exclusive. Oh my god, he's pressured again! Coughs up the football! Recovered by the running back. Is that Hurst again? Dude. Okay, Hurst. I see you, man. I see you. He obliterated. Was that Evan Neal? It looks like Evan Neal. That's whoever Farroney is. Oh my god. Then pokes out the football. If he could have gotten up quicker. Well, actually, I don't even think he knew it was a fumble by the pace he was getting up. 3rd and 35. Oh, this is Quincy Brown, the guy I just signed. Number 17. It's a screen pass. He can't even get it to him. And they'll punt. Who turns our backup punt? Is it that guy we signed? Sampson? Yes, it is. I couldn't decide which direction I wanted to go. Evan Leonard, man, it sucks that I think there could have been a what's his name in Jaguars franchise? I don't know. Chuck something? Chuck Johnson. Yeah, we could have a Chuck Johnson-esque storyline with him. Because Chuck Johnson was drafted in like the 4th round of Jaguars franchise or 6th round, and he came in for Trevor Lawrence and became their starter. Similar thing happened, except Leonard was undrafted, came in for Will Levis, but we still drafted the QB because I don't think he had that performance that I knew Groves could have. I don't know if we're winning a Super Bowl in season 5 if Evan Leonard was still our quarterback. I'm being honest. But yeah, I think it's good enough. Well, not good enough, but Not bad. At least we kept Leonard for pretty much the entire franchise because he's not going to be leaving anytime soon. And he's been our backup. He had his starting season. He's been solid every preseason. Oh, didn't they say last year there should be a battle between him and Groves? That was funny. Let's actually give Quentin Johnson first of all, that's not his name. Second of all, we ended up throwing it anyway to Antoine. It'll be 3rd and 1. Even I was saying I was going to give him a carry. Last play before the 2-minute warning. They jumped, I think. Nope, it was on us. Of course it was. Bloody nice. Get it to Peterson, short, and he's all the way to the end zone. The rookie. He's 24 years old. Had to stay in. I guess he probably got an extra year of eligibility for whatever reason, maybe an injury or something. But we get it to him again, and he's got the 2-point conversion, 2-score game. All right, Antoine Peterson, have a day. Even though your hand is clipping through your helmet, I'm sure you're okay. I was like, well, why not? It's a preseason game. Let's just see if we can make it a 2-score game and win, basically, because that's basically game-winning play. It's nice to see you again, Levis, even if it didn't go exactly as you probably wanted it. Nice defense. Who's 35? I don't know how Travarius Ward is still on the field, but... Oh, Dunn. Who's Dunn? Probably someone we signed, because it's definitely not someone I drafted. Only drafted 1 DB. Nice tackle. That'll be, once again, Vernon Crompton. Even though it takes me like 2 seconds to say his name every time. I already looked at that recap. He had like 3 good tackles and a forced fumble on a sack. Wait, no. That's what Hurst did. But he still does have half a sack. And he's his, he throws, incomplete. Don't tell me that was Hurst again. Oh, no, it looks like it was the rookie Ryan Hampton who made the play. Yep, he beat... That offensive tackle's not having a great day. All right, 4th and 9. This is basically for the game, I guess.
2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Oh, what a deep bomb to the open receiver! I don't think it's worth looking at the replay, but I will look at it on my stream to see what happened. Our deep zone receiver went with the... Yeah, our deep zone safety just didn't go deep enough, basically. Our middle deep zone. I'm not going to blame the guy who's on the left deep for not guarding the middle. It's just that, simply, our deep zone safety was too worried about the crossing route, and he didn't go enough downfield. But yeah, whatever. They're not even going for the onside kick. Which, even with 3 timeouts, I imagine that any normal team would probably go for the onside kick anyway here. Well, maybe not the Falcons. They're weird like that, though. You still go for onside kick here, in my opinion. I mean, I know they don't really care because it's preseason, but, you know. Just close this out. Are we... See, come on, offensive line, lock in. Dude, it's a preseason game. It's not that serious, commentators. Despite the fact that the Giants are actually completely shutting down our run game. I know this is like a bunch of undrafted offensive linemen, but we get it to Meredith. He's going to be short. Whoa, what if I told you that I'm going for it? What if I told you that I'm going for this? You know, it's a guaranteed loss if we don't get it, but who cares? We got it. But I should have done a much better job of blocking there, though, I will say. But the game is over. No, oh no, don't start faking injuries in preseason. What do we do in New York? Yeah, we're not handshaking y'all after this. That's crazy. Faking injuries during the preseason. What are we doing?
you're able and take off every single second.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate.
All right, game over. We played very aggressively, but it's preseason, and I like doing stuff like that, so.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from New York.
Okay, so I was not paying attention to the whatever they were talking about. I mean, Gross didn't even get on the field today. Evan Leonard was solid. Raynaud was existent. Leonard was really good on the ground. And Antoine Pearson had 2 really nice catches. Vernon Crompton and Alex Hurst both balled out today. Do we have any deflections? We had 2 by Nick Dunn and Brack. I remember the tap one. That was a dropped interception. Oh my god, I leveled up even though I do not care. I don't even know what that stuff is. It's like a Fortnite battle pass. Alright, Crocker up to a 90 overall. Congratulations, buddy. He needs another ability. I mean, 95 overall. Okay, Groves with an upgrade. I don't really want... Yeah, let's just do this. He's up to an 89, so he'll certainly hit 90 by the end of the year. These are his ratings right now. He's very accurate now. Taylor Sparks. 3 zone. He doesn't even need zone, though. It's already a 90, and he's in his 2nd year. Yes. Oh yeah, because I forgot we just did all that stuff. So, of course, we'll have a lot of good players that need to be upgraded. Bushrod will get him up in Power Rusher, up to an 83 overall. I mean, this is his 4th year, right? 83 overall is kind of low. He was drafted as like a 76. But it's because he's been injured so much. He's missed a lot of development, and he also doesn't have really good stats. I'm honestly surprised he's kept star def his entire career. Because Calhoun's been outplaying him in his career. Alright, we'll get Donald Raynaud some receiving back upgrades. And then James Thompson, up to an 82 overall. 80 overall playmaker. You know, he just jumped 2 overall, so... Like, I can see how he was so good for the Broncos. It's just weird that we ended up getting him. Powell. Actually, I think the other guy's just not a good run stopper very much. Mullins, so we'll focus on getting him as a better run stopper. 2 block shed of finesse moves. Not bad at all. It's so cool because I drafted Powell like 2 years ago. I think I drafted him after season 3. Yeah, I drafted him in season 3's off season, or the start of season 4, basically. And he's now getting his first starts in well, I mean, you could say that he played a little bit, I guess. 2 block shot, 2 finesse moves, not bad at all. You know, I don't really care about the finesse moves. I just care about the block shedding upgrade. Actually, no, I mean, Powell, it's kind of weird because he's been playing, but he's going to get his most snaps of his career this year by far. You know, he'll probably still get not that many because we basically just replaced Baker with another Baker. But so we got 3 storylines upcoming, and then more players to upgrade somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but oh, 2 undrafted free agents. Good for them. Anyway, this stream is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys for probably tonight where I finish the preseason. Adios.